What's up, guys? All right, so a while back I posted on my story to see if anyone would be interested in me doing a YouTube video going over some of my guns, gear, equipment, whatever it may be, a little mix of everything. So today I'm going to go over my P10s, my CZs, kind of just give everyone a rundown of how I've done every gun and all the setups and the way I've got them. Just to see if I can answer any questions you guys might have. So here is the original one I owned to begin with, start out with. I had it stippled by Stalwartdefense, and I will put him in the comments down below. This gun is empty, there's nothing in the chamber, nothing like that. So then I got the primary machine comp and barrel. I just wanted to really just try out a compensator. I've never ran one, never had one, and I'd always wanted to try one just to give it a whirl, see what it was all about. So far, I have been pretty impressed with it. I've really enjoyed shooting it and getting used to that difference in recoil versus, compensator versus no compensator, and it's just a really great thing. And that barrel, I mean, it's really good looking. I've only had two very, minor issues. I had, while I was at the range, two different occasions. I had a casing, and I think it was just me not having a clean barrel and using Winchester ammo. That's another thing I think might have been another additive, but I had two casings get lodged in the barrel and wouldn't eject. I had to strip the barrel down, or the slide off, and get a rod and basically poke it out. And it took, the first time it took a little doing. It was pretty scary, but the second time I knew what had happened, so I was ready for it. Other than that, it's ran very smooth. I've probably got like 2,500 rounds through it so far. It's done me pretty well, just those two issues. Other than that, it's ran pretty good. Put the Streamlight TLR1 HL on there. I had never ran a bigger light on there, and I just wanted to give it a try, see if I could run it concealed and see how I liked it versus running a smaller light. At first, I hated it. It took me just a little bit to get used to it. Once I carried it for about a week, it really didn't bother me whatsoever. I don't really carry this gun with the comp on there. It's just a little too much for me to carry, to be quite honest. Other than that, I put the HP Industries trigger on there, the flatty. I love all my triggers to be flat. And then I put the Dawson Precision fiber optic sights on there. They've done me pretty well as well. So then we will talk about the second one that I have. So this grip was the first grip that I owned. I did the small back strap. I had it stippled by Stalwartdefense. Both of them are stippled by Stalwartdefense. When I got the new one, I was testing out different grips and back straps. I ended up putting the large on this one. I really enjoy the fit and feel of it. It really fits nicely in my hands. It covers all the area. The small is nice, but right here, that pressure point in the large versus the small, I prefer it. So this is kind of supposed to be the wife's gun. So I aim to please. So we got her a P10. She loves it. And then we put a Enforce APLC on there for a more compacted light, something not as big and extreme as the TLR1. I did put the HP Industries flatty trigger on this one. I put it on all of them. I like to run my guns pretty consistently with the same stuff if I'm going to have multiple guns of them. The biggest difference is I put the Dawson on these. I actually put the night vision sights on there. Give them a try. I've been hearing great things about them. This thing is pretty awesome. I mean, you can see they're pretty bright. This is the red coloring. The other thing I haven't really talked too much about, and it's something you might want to look into if you really don't like the plastic guide rod that they've got. But this is from Sprincousa, and I'll tag all these companies in here. This is their RMS system, and it's a dual guide rod system. So you'll have your spring, and then what it'll do is it'll take that first initial hit, and then it will also have this spring back here that is just furthering that drive back down into the slide to get your slide to go back into battery. Sorry, I shouldn't have taken this off, but I did. But something to look at. I've got it on both of mine. I really enjoy it. These guys, really quick, awesome, easy to talk to. You know, I spoke with them several times, and they ship it out usually same day, depending on what time, if not the next morning, and I'll get it a couple days from there. Just something to look at. I really enjoy it. The most recent things I've gotten, and I imagine you guys have seen all about them, are the Shield Arms +5 mag extension base plates. They're pretty awesome. I've been wanting to give them a try. I originally bought the black, and I knew my luck. As soon as I was going to buy it, they were going to come out with multicam, which they did 2 days later. It's okay. That's the way you got to do it. You have a product you can't live without, and then you come out with a product you really can't live without. They suckered me into that one, but it's okay. But I mean, it fits very well, very flush. My brain wasn't working the other day whenever I decided to install them, so it took me longer than it should have. It was disappointing. That was on the black one, at least. Once I figured out how stupid I was being, this one actually went on pretty easily. But both the black and the multicam, they fit very, very well. I'm very pleased with them. I like this new logo they put on the bottom of them. So now I've got 2 base plates or mag extensions for both my guns. I'm digging this right now. It's too good. But that's kind of just a quick little overview of everything. Let me know what you guys think. Was it worth it? Worth your time? Should I do any more? What I'm thinking about doing is kind of just going through each brand of gun. So CZ, SIG, then going through holsters, you know, in the waistband, out of the waistband, belts, knives. I mean, really whatever you guys want to hear about and get a little bit more information, I'm willing to talk about. So let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you guys checking it out. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will see what I can do for you. I appreciate it.